Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Halfway to Friday. I can do that. Deja, I got your message and I will look at it. Am I looking at the gizmo or am I looking at, oh, you did your assessment. Am I looking at your gizmo? All right. Yesterday was Earth Day, so I'm going to, some of you are finished with everything that you need to do, and some of you need to still finish up some things like your gizmo, um, your zodiac. A lot of you still haven't done your zodiac killer case study. So finish up anything that you have not finished up. Those of you who are finished, I'm going to put a link in the chat in a minute for you to do some Earth Day readings. They have nothing to do with forensics, but it does put you in mind of being a better global citizen. And that's what Earth Day is all about. Um, just to get you to thinking about the future of the planet for you. What is the planet going to look like for you? And when your generation becomes adults and has to take over, what kind of things can you do to or be thinking about to make this a better planet and become a better global citizen? So as soon as my page stops verifying that I'm a human, there it is. Alrighty. It's interesting how there's so much security on everything these days. All that time it was verifying that it's actually allowing a human to. All right. So again, there might be some people testing today, so everybody may not be here. So we're supposed to do a light launch today. So again, if you have finished your Zodiac Killer, anything that is due is due. And it's going to be late after this. So please make sure that all of your assignments are in, um, especially my seniors. And there's quite a few of you seniors who have not completed all of your assignments. Sent out quite a few letters the other day to try to get some fire lit up under some of y'all who need to complete your work. All right, so I'm not asking you to donate anything. Those of you who are done with everything you need to do, I'm going to put this link in the chat. All right. Okay, so that will take you to this page. The theme this year was Our Power, Our Planet. And so I want you to, if like I said, if you finished with everything else and you need something to do. I would like for everybody to be able to do this because it is Earth Day, or yesterday was Earth Day. And it's the same day every year. It's always April 22nd. And as it says here, it is the 55th anniversary of Earth Day, and countries all over the world are celebrating it at the same time. But the focus is, again, to um, make everyone more aware of what is happening to our planet, what we can do, what is within our means to make it a better place for the future. All right, so read these. Everywhere you see red headings, it's a hyperlink, and it'll take you to something else you can read. So there are several things that you can venture through, and like I said, just become a better global citizen. Uh, Especially with this part down here, the renewable energy. So like I said, all of these red headings are hyperlinks, and it would be a wonderful thing if you read those and just become a more educated citizen as to what your future is and can be. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for you to do. And I'm going to be checking Go Guardian to make sure that you're either doing this or doing whatever it is you owe me. Okay, today's the last day. We're going to do that. Tomorrow we will review, because again, we are finished with fingerprinting as far as a module in Canvas. So if you don't want to do this, go back to Canvas and read the module on fingerprinting, do the wrap-up module, and prepare yourself to be tested next week on that module. Okay, and then we'll move on. But if you have finished everything, you've done your fingerprints, you've labeled it the way you should have labeled it, uh, then either read the Earth Day project, and this is just reading, there's no graded assignment on this. But like I said, it's to make you a more educated global citizen. So you should want to do that. This is your future. But if you're not doing that, do do the wrap up activities on the module for fingerprinting. And as we will test that next week. All right. Okay. I'll stop talking and do attendance and let you read. And Deja, I'm going to check that right now. The website is blocked. That's because, all right, all right, try it now. And then let me know if it's still blocked. It's still blocked, so that didn't help. Okay. All right, I wonder why. Because I got my class yesterday read it. Let me try something else. Um, all right, let me do it this way. Back. Okay, I'm going to give you the original website and let's see if that'll work. And all right, try going at it from the original website and let's see what happens. All right, so I put a different link in the chat. Try that and let me know if that is blocked. Looks like it's still blocked, huh? It's still blocked. Okay. Well, we tried. We tried. Um, see if there's something else I can do. Because I have it on GoGuard. That's weird. Because it wasn't blocked yesterday. And because yesterday was Earth Day. Let me see. Let me see. Even though I took that out. Okay, folks. Even though I took out the thing that is that usually blocks the GoGuardian, it's still running in the background and there's nothing I can do about that. Let me see. So just study your forensics module. I'm sorry. I really did want you to read that. But study your forensics module if you can't. Oh, I got somebody. Alyssa got in. So Alyssa, what did you do? Maybe everybody just needs to try it again. You just click the link. Okay. So maybe it's not blocked anymore. Try it again. It's up. Block for jailer. Okay. Alyssa says she used the first link. So try the first link again. That is so weird. Okay. Sorry about that. Like I said, I did want you to, huh? Okay, Abigail is in too. And I wonder why it's blocked for some people and not others. All right, Brody, I saw you tried to get on and it was blocked for you. That is weird. All right, well, if you can get on, uh, go ahead and try. If not, review the forensic one. Look, Isaiah's in. Hmm. What if you refresh your page? How about that, Mitch? Uh, That's just a suggestion. I don't know if it'll work. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes when you go someplace, it remembers, and if you start all over from scratch, you're good. Jayla, try typing it in yourself rather than using my link. Type it in yourself and see Just type in the words Earth Day and see if you can search it out yourself. Still blocked. Oh, it doesn't want you to read that, does it? I'm so sorry. Like I said, I don't know how to, other than what I did already on the site, I don't know how to unblock that. Let me see if I can send a message. All right. Well, some of you got in and some of you didn't. If you can't get in, folks, uh, um, again, study for your test next week if you're finished with everything else. Verified. Again, if you're not making up one of your activities, especially my seniors, make sure your personal fingerprints are done. Your um, Zodiac case study is done. Your gizmos are done. Some of you still didn't go back and get that extra 5 points for doing the assessment. And somebody asked me, where's the assessment? When you go back to Gizmo, when you launch the actual activity, underneath it, if you scroll down, the assessment is underneath that. More than half of you have not done the DNA profiling. Still, a few of you did not do the fingerprinting uh, assessment. So there's two of them. So go back and look and make sure that you've done it. That's 5 extra points you can add to your score. And if you've done all of that, go back to Canvas and look at the fingerprints module. There's a lot to this module. This test will have pictures on it where you have to identify whirls and swirls and arches and minutiaes and things like that. Okay, Deja, I got you. I thought you had that already. All right, let's see. What is this first? And remember, you don't have to send me the assessment. I go into the Gizmo apparatus and I um, pick the grade up from there. They list the grade there. All right, Deja, I got you. I added that. And what about the next one? And the other one was done also. Alyssa Douglas, please check your message. Time flies, time flies. All right, Alyssa Humphreys, check your message. Oh, I already did that. like your comment. Don't feel bad. I can't either. Like I said, to be a teacher, you have to be fingerprinted, so they don't want no criminals teaching their children. So we have to get fingerprinted. Okay, folks. Again, make sure by tomorrow we have everything wrapped up. Time is up today. So if you have no questions from me, you are free to log out. See you tomorrow.